Okay, so this is my animation assignment. Um, I went a different route. I will admit that this assignment gave me a bit of, I don't know, it was the repetitiveness and everything was a little, um, I don't know, more complex for me. But I wanted to do something that would be useful for me in my final application. And so I decided to add the animation to my Black Girls Read app that I created because this will be also a part of my final, and it just made sense to do so. So let me pop this out a little bit. And it's a very simple animation. It did not require me to do a lot of the repetitive coding that we learned during the demo. Although that was very insightful for me, this kind of just worked a little better for me after doing the research and trying to see what I wanted to do and how I wanted to use animation. Um, because I really am not into building the games or whatnot. So that wasn't of interest for me. So anyway, for my animation for this particular app, um, I did more of a fade in effect. So what I did was I added the animation library to the import of React Native. And then to the use effect and return, I also added that animation from the libraries to that. And then that allowed me to set the factors for timing and duration and logic for performance. So that has been added to my code. And then also to add the type of view I wanted into for the animation library. That was a fade in view, and so I added that instead of a standard view, and so I added the fade in view to my constants. So here is the final touch. I'm just going to type in Marlon James, and my API is going to pull back Marlon James um, books, and you'll see how the words then fade in instead of just popping up on the screen as a standard view. And then there you have it. They faded in slowly instead of just popping up. If you go back to or if I show the original app that I did for this particular Black Girls Read application, the words did not fade in. They just appeared on the screen instead of giving that fade in effect. And so that's what I have for my animation.